Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti, the godfather of Afrobeat, used his music as a revolutionary tool against corruption and colonial legacies in Africa. Songs like Zombie critiqued the blind obedience to military rule, while Sorrow, Tears and Blood lamented the suffering caused by oppressive governments. Fela's music wasn't just entertainment, it was a rallying cry for African unity, social justice, and cultural pride. His performances were theatrical, blending jazz, funk, traditional Yoruba rhythms, and politically charged lyrics that demanded listeners confront the realities of post-colonial Africa. Miriam Makeba. Known as Mama Africa, Miriam Makeba gave a global voice to the struggles of Africans under apartheid. Her song, Soweto Blues, mourned the massacre of schoolchildren protesting apartheid in South Africa, while Pata Pata brought African rhythm to international stages. Makeba's music fused traditional South African melodies with jazz, using her global fame to expose the world to the injustices in her homeland, inspiring Pan-African solidarity. Thomas Mapfumo. Thomas Mapfumo, the Lion of Zimbabwe, popularized Chimurenga music, blending Shona traditional instruments with modern guitar. His songs, like Shamba, symbolized resistance against colonial and post-colonial oppression. Mapfumo's lyrics were rich with metaphor, encouraging Zimbabweans to reclaim their heritage and fight for liberation. His music became anthems of identity, embodying the resilience of African communities under foreign domination. Franco Makiadi. Franco Makiadi, also called Franco Luambo, was a Congolese rumba legend whose music promoted African unity and pride. Songs like Mario and Attention Na Saida addressed social issues, love, and communal responsibility. Franco's music bridged generations and regions, combining intricate guitar lines with heartfelt lyrics that celebrated African culture while subtly criticizing societal challenges. His art resonated deeply across Francophone Africa, establishing rumba as a voice of the people. Franklin Bukaka. Franklin Bukaka was a revolutionary musician whose lyrics directly engaged with Pan-Africanist ideals. His song, Le Butcheron, metaphorically condemned oppression and colonial exploitation, while Penseur le Congo highlighted the need for unity and development across the continent. Bukaka's music carried a prophetic quality, often warning about the dangers of internal divisions in post-independence Africa. His commitment to African liberation cost him his life, making him a martyr for Pan-Africanist ideals. Youssou N'Dour. Senegalese singer Youssou N'Dour merged Mbalak's rhythms with global influences, using his songs to celebrate African identity. Tracks like 7 Seconds emphasized solidarity, human dignity, and the need to bridge cultural divides. N'Dour's music elevated African voices on the international stage, reminding the world of Africa's richness and resilience, while simultaneously inspiring Africans to embrace their heritage with pride. Hugh Masekela. Jazz trumpeter Hugh Masekela used music to protest apartheid and celebrate African culture. Songs like Bring Him Back Home demanded the release of Nelson Mandela, blending joyous trumpet lines with politically charged lyrics. Masekela's music was deeply rooted in South African tradition while appealing to global audiences, showing how music could become a unifying tool for Pan-African liberation movements. Alpha Blondy. Alpha Blondy's reggae-infused music promotes peace, unity, and African pride. Songs like Jerusalem and Cockatoo Rock address social injustice, religious tolerance, and anti-colonial sentiment. Blondy's voice transcends language barriers, singing in French, English, and African languages, spreading Pan-Africanist messages through the universal medium of rhythm and melody. Lucky Dube. Lucky Dube, a reggae icon, infused his music with social commentary. Songs like Together as One and Prisoner discuss African unity, oppression, and resilience. Dube's heartfelt lyrics and smooth reggae rhythms made complex political issues accessible, turning listeners into conscious participants in Africa's fight for dignity and justice. Oumou Sangaré. Oumou Sangaré, the songbird of Wassoulou, combines traditional Malian music with themes of women's rights and social justice. Songs like Mausalou criticize gender inequality, while her other works celebrate African culture and communal solidarity. Sangare's Pan-Africanist vision is subtle but powerful. She empowers listeners to recognize their cultural roots as a source of strength and pride. Ali Farka Touré. Ali Farka Touré fused traditional Malian melodies with blues, crafting songs that reflected African history and resilience. Tracks like Savin evoke the African landscape and the ancestral connection to the land. Through music, Touré highlighted Africa's rich heritage and its influence on global music, reinforcing pride in the continent's historical and cultural contributions. Manu Dibango. Saxophonist Manu Dibango's Soul Makossa became a global hit, but his music consistently celebrated African identity. His fusion of jazz, funk, and traditional rhythms bridged African and Western musical traditions, promoting the universality of African culture. Dibango's work exemplified how African creativity could assert itself globally while retaining its Pan-Africanist essence. Cesaria Evora. Known as the Barefoot Diva, Cesaria Evora used Morna, a Cape Verdean genre, to express longing for home, exile, and African solidarity. Songs like Saudade evoke nostalgia and collective memory, reminding the diaspora of their roots. Evora's gentle yet powerful voice carried messages of identity and belonging, connecting Africans worldwide to their shared history. Salif Keita. Salif Keita, the golden voice of Africa, sings about social justice, heritage, and unity. Tracks like Manju highlight African culture and the importance of remembering history. Keita's music, blending traditional Malian sounds with modern influences, communicates pride in African roots and the enduring relevance of Pan-Africanism. Sekouba Bambino. Sekouba Bambino, a Guinean superstar, uses music to reinforce African heritage and unity. Songs like Mbisane celebrate African traditions, encourage cultural pride, and promote social cohesion. His work embodies Pan-Africanist ideals by teaching listeners to value their ancestry and collaborate across borders for the continent's betterment. Rita Marley. Rita Marley's Harambe is a powerful Pan-African anthem built on the Swahili word meaning pull together, and she sang it to remind Africans everywhere, on the continent and in the diaspora, that unity is the strongest weapon against oppression and poverty. In the song, Rita becomes a storyteller of the African struggle, calling on people to rise above colonial divisions and work hand in hand toward progress, justice, and dignity. She wrote Harambe after witnessing how often Africa's challenges stemmed from fragmentation, and she believed music could stitch those broken seams back together.